So we start with paper 1. Question 1, identify 7 books referred to as Pauline epistles in the New Testament. Raise up your hand and tell me those books. Yes? 1st and 2nd Corinthians, Romans, Ephesians, Colossians. Yes. 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 So Romans, 2nd Corinthians, Galatians, Ephesians, Philippians, Colossians, 1st Thessalonians, 1st Timothy, Titus, Philemon, 1st Corinthians and 2nd, like that. So question 2, with the reference to the fall of human beings in Genesis chapter 3, outline the causes of sin. Causes of sin, yes? Yes. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Mm. Mm-hmm. Mm. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Mm. Yes. 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 So we have death. Sorry, we have in Genesis chapter 3, temptations by Satan, rebellion against God, as a result of disobedience of human being to God, greed and desire for material things, lack of satisfaction, lack of knowledge of God's nature, human weakness, lack of self-control or lust, greed for power or desire to be like God. Question 1C, give 6 consequences of evil in the society today. Consequences of evil. Sorry? Death. Punishment. You said it. Yes. So the consequences of evil in the society is death, diseases, hatred among people, accidents, embarrassments, poverty, environmental pollution, family conflicts, and calamities. Question 2A, describe the preparation made by the Israelites for the making of the Sinai covenant. Yes, as in, can we first read Exodus chapter 19, verse 10 to 25? That is where the preparation is.
And the Lord said to Moses, go to the people and consecrate them today and tomorrow, and let them wash their garments and be ready for the third day. For on the third day the Lord will come down upon Mount Sinai in the sight of all the people. And he shall set bounds for all the people, for the people round about, saying, take heed that you do not go up into the mountain or touch the border of it. Whoever touches the mountain shall be put to death. No hand shall touch him, but he shall be stoned or shot. Whether beast or man, he shall not live. When the trumpet sounds a long blast, they shall come up to the mountain. So Moses went down from the mountain to the people and consecrated the people, and they washed their garments. And he said to the people, be ready by the third day. Do not go near a woman. On the morning of the third day, there were thunders and lightnings, and a big cloud upon the mountain, and a very loud trumpet blast, so that all the people who were in the camp trembled. Then Moses brought the people out of the camp to meet God, and they took their stand at the foot of the mountain, and Mount Sinai was wrapped in smoke, because the Lord descended upon it in fire, and the smoke of it went up like the smoke of a kiln, and the whole mountain quaked greatly, and the sound of the trumpet grew louder and louder. Moses spoke, and God answered him in Ghana. And the Lord came down upon Mount Sinai to the top of the mountain. And the Lord called Moses to the top of the mountain. And Moses went up. And the Lord said to Moses, Go down and warn the people, lest they break through the Lord to gaze, and many of them perish. And also let priests who come near to the Lord consecrate themselves, lest the Lord break out upon them. And Moses said to the Lord, The people cannot come up to Mount Sinai, for thou themselves didst charge us, saying, Set bounds upon the mountain, and consecrate it. And the Lord said to him, Go down and come up, bringing Aaron with you. But do not let the priests and the people break through, come up to the Lord, lest he break out against them. So Moses went down to the people and told him.
So this I'm also reminding you that in CRE you're supposed to answer in prose form. You're not supposed to number, right? Like describing, you're just supposed to do what? To write in a paragraph. So God told Moses to remind the people of Israel how he had brought them out of Egypt. He wanted to make a special relationship with Israel, that is to make them a kingdom of priests. So Moses called all the elders and told the people and told them what God had said. God told Moses that he wanted the Israelites to obey him. And the Israelites promised to do what the Lord had said. So God promised to come down and meet the people on the third day. So the people were instructed to consecrate themselves, that is to wash their garments clean. Moses also set boundaries of the mountain for people not to go up the mountain, that is, not to also touch the borders of it. The people were to abstain from sexual relationship. On the third day, relationships, and on the third day, there was a thick cloud that covered the mountain, and a trumpet blast, and a manifestation, and also earthquake. So Moses brought the people to the camp to meet God at the foot of the mountain. And the Lord came down to the top of the mountain and called Moses to go up with him. So question 2b, in what ways were the promises given to Abraham by God later fulfilled? How are they fulfilled? Yes? Yes, he was given a son. Yes? Many descendants. Yes. Yes, the land of Canaan. So, Israelites inherited the land of Canaan. Israel became a great nation. Many kings among the descendants of Abraham. So, there were many kings among the descendants of Abraham. Like who? King David. God made the name of Abraham famous. God punished the nations that oppressed Israel. Isaac was born to Abraham. Israel inherited, we talked about it. And then Abraham died at an old age. Of how many years? 175 years. He died, is it 175? Yes. 75 or 175? You don't know when he died? Question 2c, list 6 forms of worship that were practiced by the Israelites in the wilderness, which are found in Christian worship today. Yes? Yes. Yes. So there is prayers to God, building places of worship, or you can call them building altars, obeying the 10 commandments, presence of priests, singing and dancing. Those ones are, singing and dancing is still in the church today. Giving of tithes and offering, burning of incense, child dedication, observing the Sabbath, and celebrating feasts or